This is ABC7 News at 11, your Suncoast News. We're here for you.
Good evening, I'm Haley Wilgus. Thank you for joining us tonight. Our top story this evening, an 83-year-old military veteran accused of killing a woman outside of his parish home was back in court today. The attorney for Eugene Matthews was pushing for bond before his trial in May. ABC7's Rick Adams spent the day at the Manatee County Courthouse and has the latest on this case.
Well, the attorney for Eugene Matthews was pushing hard for bond here at a hearing. Unfortunately for him, he didn't get what he wanted. It was a day back in court for Eugene Matthews. The 83-year-old has been in jail without bond since his arrest in January for the shooting death of 65-year-old Rebecca Rawson. After hearing testimony from a variety of folks, including investigators, the circuit judge decided against bail for the ex-military veteran.
I'm a little disappointed. I really felt Mr. Matthews was entitled to a bond given the circumstances, and I think a no bond situation for a person that's lived in Manatee County for 80 years, I think it was a little extreme.
Matthews has been charged in the second-degree murder of Rawson. She and other family members went to retrieve a dog that belonged to her late estranged husband at the parish home of Matthews. He allegedly came out firing, with one of the bullets striking and killing Rawson. This case especially is close to home for one of Matthews' neighbors, Daniel Alfonso, who took the stand at Wednesday's bond hearing.
My connection to this case overall is my son's fiance, Catherine, and the victim of this, and she lost her mother, who we dearly love.
Matthews' girlfriend Juanita says the shooting happened when Rawson's brother-in-law tried to barge into the house to get the dog.
He kicked the door before, and when I went to unlock it to open up the door, he shoved me and the door back.
Matthews is claiming Rawson and her group crashed through the front gate and invaded his property without his permission.
There's a strong stand-your-ground issue, defensive property, and I'm confident that once all the evidence comes out that Mr. Matthews will be exonerated.
Matthews' trial is expected to get underway sometime in the middle of May. Reporting from Bradenton, I'm Rick Adams, ABC7, your Suncoast News.
Thank you, Rick. We're hearing more tonight from officials in the Sarasota County School District after a bus driver in Venice was arrested and charged with battery for allegedly harassing a middle school student. Deputies began investigating Leonard Villari in February when a 13-year-old student at Venice Middle School said that he walked up to her in the cafeteria and started playing with her hair, and then did it again when she was in the lunch line. Deputies say Villari also called the victim baby girl and told her he loved her. Bridget Ziegler, the vice chair of the Sarasota County School Board, says the board was notified after the sheriff's office sent out a press release.
I think it's really important to highlight that the district's top priority is the safety and security of all of our students, and that mission is at the forefront of everything that we do. And as we continue to collect more information, make sure that we address and ensure accountability for any actions that are against that mission.
The Sarasota County School District says if Villari returns to work, he will be reassigned and will not be driving a school bus. He will have no contact with students. The Manatee County Sheriff's Office is looking for those responsible for stealing an ATM from a sandwich shop. Deputies say it happened at the PJ Sandwich Shop on North 301 in Parrish sometime last night or early this morning. The suspects cut the phone lines to the shop and then forced the door open. They then stole an ATM and cut a small metal safe. If you have any information on this business burglary, you are asked to call Crime Stoppers at 866-634-TIPS. A warning now from the Sarasota County Sheriff's Office about the dangers of sleeping with your infant. The Sheriff's Office says that it has responded to two incidents just recently involving the death of a baby from improper sleeping. In a tweet today, the Sheriff's Office shared this video to remind followers about sleep safety. It's part of the Safe to Sleep campaign. To better protect your baby, it's best to remove everything from the crib before bedtime, including toys and bumper pads, and always lay your baby on her or his back. Tonight, investigators with the State Fire Marshal's office are trying to figure out what sparked a fire that heavily damaged a boat in Sarasota. Firefighters were called to the 10th Street boat ramp around 5 o'clock this morning. When they arrived, they found a 31-foot boat on a trailer in the parking lot engulfed in flames. Firefighters say no one was around at the time and no one was injured. No word on who owns that boat. And now for a check on our forecast. It's a little humid out there. Let's head over to Bob.
Thanks, Haley. A lot of boats are in town right now at Marina Jack for the big boat show tomorrow. And currently we have 74 degrees and clear skies. We had a few brief showers in South Venice earlier and a few inland showers, but for the most part, those have since moved out into the Gulf, and things are looking pretty comfortable now that the winds have switched around to an east-southeasterly direction at 10 miles an hour, and the pressure 3018, which is continuing to rise, and high pressure building in is going to make for a very sunny start to tomorrow. 74 right now in Sarasota. We warmed up to 90 degrees, and that was earlier today. Temperatures all in the low to mid 70s right near the coast. Inland a little bit cooler in Port Charlotte and Punta Gorda and Arcadia, now into the mid to upper 60s there under clear skies, and 72 in Inglewood, 73 at Lakewood Ranch. Wind flow all now out of the east at around 10 to 15 miles an hour. A little heavier near the coast, but not too bad. Northport at east and northeast at 7 miles an hour. We'll have the complete details on our forecast for the weekend, the big weekend coming up, as well as take a look at the tropics in just a minute. Haley?
Thank you, Bob. Police in Massachusetts are investigating what led to the death of former NFL star Aaron Hernandez. He was found unresponsive in his jail cell this morning. As ABC's Emily Rao reports, officials say he committed suicide.
Guilty of murder in the first degree or guilty of murder in the second degree?
Not guilty.
Just days after he was found not guilty for the 2012 murder of 2 men, Aaron Hernandez used a bedsheet to hang himself in his jail cell. It happened here at a maximum security prison in Massachusetts, where Hernandez was serving a life sentence for murdering his friend Odin Lloyd, a semi-professional football player who was dating his fiance's sister. The prison saying Hernandez showed no signs he might try to hurt himself. His family in disbelief.
He was the first one to make it, and from our side of the family, he was the first one.
Hernandez rose to fame as an All-American tight end, playing for the University of Florida, winning the 2009 national championship. He played for the New England Patriots from 2010 to 2012. The team cut Hernandez in 2013 following his arrest for the Lloyd murder. Attorneys for Hernandez promising a separate investigation. Hernandez was just acquitted. Now the fathers of the victims speaking out.
He says that his reaction as a Christian, as a person, that he never likes for anybody to die.
According to reports, a legal technicality could mean that Hernandez died an innocent man because his legal team hadn't exhausted all appeal options. Emily Rao, ABC News, New York.
Bill O'Reilly is out at Fox News. 21st Century Fox has announced that the company and O'Reilly have agreed that he will not return to Fox News. This after another woman, a Fox employee, has accused him of harassment. Earlier this month, the New York Times reported O'Reilly and Fox paid nearly $13 million in settlements over claims of inappropriate behavior and sexual harassment dating back to 2002. O'Reilly says the claims are, quote, completely unfounded. Tucker Carlson will now get O'Reilly's time slot. In Orlando, a trial for the wife of the gunman in the Pulse nightclub shooting could be pushed back. In a proposed schedule filed in federal court today, Noor Salman's trial would start next March and would last for about 3 weeks. The trial originally could have started as early as this June. Salman is charged with obstruction and aiding her husband Omar Mateen before the shooting that left 49 people dead last June. A hearing is scheduled for tomorrow to go over the trial schedule. Florida is about to get help in the fight against the growing opioid epidemic. The state is set to receive $27 million to go toward prevention and treatment programs for opioid addiction. It's part of $485 million that will be handed out across the country from a grant that was approved by President Obama during his time in office. Officials with Health and Human Services say the Trump administration is also working on a strategy to address the issue. It includes improving access to services, making overdose reversing drugs more widely available, and promoting better ways to help patients manage pain. Straight ahead, Chief Meteorologist Bob Harrigan will be back with the official Suncoast forecast. Plus, a bill in the Florida House that could change your compensation if you get hurt while on the job. And a possible partnership between Sarasota County and Charlotte County on beach renourishment.
I love big bling for little Ching. That's why I only wear Spectralite diamonds from Created Gems, or I wear nothing at all.
ABC7, your Suncoast News. We're here for you weeknights at 5.
Since 1972, Sleep King has provided quality mattresses and accessories at the best discounted prices available. Top brands like Simmons, Sealy, Serta, Beautyrest, iComfort, and more. With available free delivery, free financing, and free setup and removal. For a comfortable night's sleep with same-day delivery, even if we have to carry it on our backs. Trust Sleep King of Sarasota. Buy it today, sleep on it tonight.
They're coming from Tampa, Fort Myers, even Orlando. They're coming from everywhere for the Sarasota Ford Promise. We promise we're more than a dealership. We're a destination with a movie theater, massage room, aquarium, cafe, and more. We promise to give you top dollar for your trade, even if you don't buy from us. And if you do, we promise you the best deal. Bring us any competitor's ad and we'll beat it by at least $1,000. That's why they're coming from everywhere to Sarasota Ford, where 41 meets 301. SarasotaFord.com.
I heard about the Dotoli Cancer Center through friends of mine who had been treated here and were very pleased with the treatment.
If there is prostate cancer, we at the Dotoli Cancer Center will find it using 3D color flow Doppler ultrasound.
And that helped precisely identify where my cancer was and some additional cancers that were not found during the biopsy. I would recommend the Dotoli Cancer Center. As a group of human beings, they are unbelievably great.
There are many choices when it comes to AC companies. Our advice? Choose a company that performs employee background checks and is licensed with top manufacturers like Daikin. Daikin offers a 12-year parts and labor limited warranty. For better comfort and value, call Elite Heating and Air.
Mirror, mirror on the wall, who's the blingiest of them all? You are, with Spectralite diamonds, all gorgeous and affordable. Only found at Creative Gems, where you always get big bling for little ching.
Bob, these nights are nice, but we're starting to feel the difference in the humidity coming back in.
Yeah, a little bit more humidity. You know, you can tell the seasons are changing a little bit, transitioning into that tropical time of year. And, you know, this is the time that the season ends for vacationers.
Right.
But we get into hurricane season.
So it's true. You trade one for the other, traffic for the storms.
Have a chance to talk to a lot of people there at the Meadows Community Center tonight. And Ed McCray, the Emergency Management Director, was on hand. A little hurricane safety as well as all hazard safety, talking about all the different hazards that come along with our summer thunderstorms and lightning as well as tornadoes and hurricanes. Obviously the main topic tonight, and a lot of great questions there and people showing up and getting some good advice. We hope these are going to be becoming familiar throughout the upcoming couple of months, at least in the Lombo Key has one. Venice has a big one coming up too. And we have our special, which will air on June 1st. Again, a hurricane special airing June 1st live from 7 to 8. So put that down. We have a storm out there. We'll talk more about that in just a little bit. There is a tropical depression or a subtropical depression in the middle of the Atlantic, where we like to see those storms, right in the middle. High fire danger for us. We could use a little bit of tropical moisture here to bring us a little bit less action in terms of the fire danger. The first tropical depression has formed, and a chance for some rain come late Sunday and into Monday. More Monday now, as it looks like the system may be delayed a little bit. We've had a lot of fires so far, 71, and a lot of acreage burn as well. And these are the numbers that we look at to see just how dry things are. And 800 is the maximum. So we're getting up there. 600 in most counties right now, and 585 into Hardy County, 649 into DeSoto County. Well, in the tropics, this is now a tropical depression. It's called a subtropical depression. It's actually out there in the Atlantic. It's going to be moving off to the north and eventually doing a little loop out there. But really, it's a long way off from any land area, so it's not going to cause any problem. But it does give you the indication that we do have something going on already, indicating that water temperatures are starting to get up there in the Atlantic as far as that goes. We have a steady easterly wind with high pressure still in control. That east wind is bringing some moisture our way, and then the sea breeze kicking in late this afternoon. Did bring a couple of showers around parts of the Suncoast, but most of that rain now is over and headed out into the Gulf of Mexico. Just some residual, actually, AP, if you will, out into Manatee County. So no, those are false echoes, basically. 74 degrees at the Sarasota Braden Airport. It's 59 on the dew point, and the relative humidity the same. East to southeast winds are at 10. And the high today, 90 degrees. That's a pretty common number all summer long for the most part, although the humidity when it reached 90 was, I think, somewhere in the neighborhood of 29%, so not all that high. Normally it's around 40 to 50% when we see summer-like conditions. Easterly winds stay with us throughout the day tomorrow. There'll be a little sea breeze again developing late in the afternoon. That sea breeze could spawn a few very weak showers late in the day, but not much rain anticipated as a result of that high pressure ridge. Sinking air continuing to settle over the top of us, and that will stay with us through Friday. Saturday, that high pressure weakens a little bit, and then we start to see a storm system develop and bring us a chance for a few showers as some moisture moves in from the tropics and that low develops over Florida. There it is, moving all over the place and then eventually back to where it belongs. But it looks like, for the most part, upper level winds and dry air will eventually shear this system out, and it will be moving over some cooler water, so it'll only be around for another day. And it doesn't appear that it will get to tropical storm status. Winds are at 35 miles an hour, sustained now, and the gusts are as high as 45. Northeast winds at 12, and that's the direction it's moving, and it will stay that way. The next advisory will be at 5 a.m., and John Scalzi will have that on the morning show, so keep a look for that. It will stay out over water, so it will not be a problem for us. Now, as far as the overall satellite and radar picture goes, pretty quiet over the southeast. Some showers, some big storms near Kansas City through Omaha as a low pressure area tracks through that area, and another low right on through the Ohio Valley as well as into Pennsylvania, getting some rain and some showers there. For boaters tomorrow, a bit breezy to start the morning off. Moderate chop turns to a light chop later on. Seas running right around 2 feet. And as far as the water temperature goes, it's 76. Beaches will see a high of 85, a little bit warmer inland. Low tide 320, high tide will be at 1021, and again, sunrise at 7:01. Partly cloudy and mild, 65 for a low. East winds at 5 to 10. Some afternoon clouds and a very small chance for a late day shower. The extended forecast calling for temperatures above average through Sunday. We cooled down a little bit, upper 70s for highs on Monday and Tuesday. And it looks to be pretty nice, although a chance for a few showers Sunday night and Monday. Haley?
We could use it. Thank you, Bob. A Florida senator who used racial slurs and insults during an after-hours conversation with other lawmakers is now being stripped of his chairmanship. Senate President Joe Negron removed Senator Frank Artiles as chairman of the Communications, Energy, and Public Utilities Committee today. Florida's Legislative Black Caucus is also calling for his expulsion and has filed a formal complaint with the Senate Rules Committee. Artiles has apologized for the insults that were directed at a fellow senator. However, he says he has no plans to resign and he will seek re-election. If you get hurt on the job, you may soon see some changes to your benefits. The Florida House is approving a bill that would reform the workers' compensation system. It would change how long workers are eligible for disability payments. The bill would also place a cap on attorney's fees. A group representing insurers says the bill could reduce rates by 5%. The rates actually increased by 14% last year, totaling about $1 billion. After years of debate about the issue, the Florida Senate has passed a bill that would create statewide regulations for ride-sharing companies such as Uber and Lyft. The bill already passed in the House. It would keep drivers from dealing with various regulations enforced by different counties. The bill, though, is getting some mixed reactions.
It's a great day for riders, drivers, and Florida residents and visitors who from Sarasota to Key West can enjoy uninterrupted access to safe, reliable, and affordable rides and flexible work opportunities.
What this represents is the bigger concern, how corporations in America can now basically influence the system so thoroughly.
The bill now heads to the governor's desk for approval. Sarasota County is agreeing to continue discussions with a possible partnership with Charlotte County to re-nourish the beach on Manasota Key. During a joint meeting of the two counties today, Charlotte County representatives laid out a plan for this partnership. It could help save the counties roughly $3 million each. A total amount for the project is still up in the air. According to engineers with Charlotte County, Manasota Key is losing more than 5.5 feet of the shoreline each year due to erosion. Sarasota County will discuss the partnership again during a commission meeting next week. Sports is next, but first, here's Jimmy Kimmel.
Here's what we made for you tonight.
Mitt Romney, believe it or not, was a huge fan of the show. He and his wife,
I imagine him just hearing the curse words and...
I know, he probably is offended by that, but he carries on.
Attention blood clot filter patients. Surgically implanted blood clot filters are potentially life-threatening. Some filters are prone to breaking, resulting in pieces of the filter moving through the body and causing internal bleeding. If you had surgery to implant a blood clot filter, you may be entitled to a cash award, even if you haven't suffered side effects yet. Call the Gold Shield Group now, 888-747-5291, to see if you qualify for a cash award, 888-747-5291.
Attention, Americans eligible for Medicare. Are you getting all the benefits you're entitled to? Did you know there may be money available to lower your medical prescription costs? Call Health Markets and we'll tell you if you qualify.
Hi, I'm Dr. Martin Jeetzy. It's a new Medicare year. That means more changes and more confusion. The key question is, what can you do now to ensure you get the care you need in the coming year?
Call Health Markets today. You may qualify to save money on prescriptions. We'll help you find plans that may cost less, cover more, and could even lower your prescription costs to increase your savings. We help you find all the benefits you're entitled to, and we do it at no cost.
Make sure you have what you need to get the care that's right for you.
Find out if you qualify to receive extra help with your prescriptions. Call the number on the screen now. Representatives are standing by.
It's the season of savings right now during the spring clearance event at Sunset Dodge Chrysler Jeep Ram in Sarasota. Come shop the Suncoast's largest selection of new Jeep Wranglers, or stop by today and drive away in a 2017 Jeep Cherokee for just $18,999. And for a limited time, get America's best value, a new Dodge Journey for as little as $16,599. Better prices, bigger selection. Go to Sunset Dodge Chrysler Jeep Ram in Sarasota.
First time ever, this Saturday, April 22nd, 7 p.m. DeSoto Speedway. Koch Chevrolet's Night of Destruction, presented by attorney James Carter. School bus, figure eight racing, the Gunslinger Monster Truck, a demolition derby, and much more. Tickets on sale now. Go to tourofdestruction.com for info. Thanks to Steps Towing. Be there.
Is your old garage door stuck or broken? Would a new one give you a lift? Let Precision Door Overhead Garage Door Service of Sarasota come to the rescue with prompt and affordable repair service. Replacement doors come with an array of styles and colors, and they are rated to meet and exceed Florida standards. From estimates to installation, your satisfaction is our priority. If you're not 100% satisfied with any product, service, or installation, we will make it right, because Precision Door Service is a name you can trust.
When you want to get away from it all, to a place where you can do everything, or nothing at all, surrounded by natural beauty and all the modern amenities you might desire, then you'll want to be here at the Wannabe Inn on the beautiful shores of Manasota Key, Florida. To plan your escape, log on to wannabeinn.com.
Now, sports.
In St. Petersburg tonight, a dramatic game at the Trop as the Rays face the Detroit Tigers once again. The Rays take the early lead with Corey Dickerson getting the first run of the night after an infield single from Evan Longoria. Kevin Kiermaier brings the score up to 2-0 in the bottom of the first after a base hit to center from Steven Souza. The hot streak continues for the Rays. They go on to win in a walk-off with the final score 8-7. They play the Tigers again tomorrow afternoon. So what do a former baseball star and a former governor have in common? They could soon both be owners of the Miami Marlins. Former New York Yankees shortstop Derek Jeter and former Governor Jeb Bush are reportedly in talks to buy the Miami Marlins. They initially had competing interests in pursuit of the team, but a source close to the situation says they're now looking at buying the team together. Jeter has long talked about owning a team. He retired from baseball in 2014. The Marlins president says there are multiple parties interested in owning the team. A belated celebration for the New England Patriots today. The Super Bowl champions were the star guests at the White House as President Trump officially congratulated the team. The president says he's been close with Patriots owner Bob Kraft and head coach Bill Belichick for years now. It was a special moment for wide receiver Malcolm Mitchell, who is celebrating his first Super Bowl championship after joining the team last year.
Almost brought me to tears. You know, as a child growing up, I would have never thought a president would have said my name by any means. But it's just a representation of the hard work that the team put in, and I was just lucky enough to be a part of it.
Star quarterback Tom Brady was not in attendance today, citing family issues. That's a look at sports. We'll have tonight's winning lotto numbers straight ahead.
Sarasota Magazine and PNC Wealth Management present the Best of Sarasota Soiree at Selby Gardens on April 24th.
It's an evening to sip, savor, and celebrate Sarasota Manatee's best of winners.
This year will be full of Warhol-inspired surprises, entertainment, and a tribute to those representing the best in our community.
Come join ABC7 for all the fun.
Get your tickets today at sarasotamagazine.com.
ABC7 News at 7, weeknights.
Why settle for less? Get more for your money at Sunset Subaru in Sarasota. Nobody beats Subaru in service, quality, vehicle quality, and overall quality. And ALG named Subaru the 2017 top brand for residual value. Now lease the most fuel-efficient vehicle in its class, a new Subaru Outback for just $229 a month, or get 0% financing with complimentary maintenance included. Get more for your money. Go to Sunset Subaru in Sarasota.
Hi, I'm Chef Judy. Every Wednesday morning, I'll be with the chefs at the Publix Aprons Cooking School, serving up the most wonderful dishes. Watch Aprons in the Kitchen every Wednesday on ABC7's Good Morning Suncoast.
Today, everyone is looking for carpeting that lasts longer. G. Fried has you covered with Karastan. With a legacy of quality and integrity, we provide you with a huge selection of Karastan carpets with exclusive lifetime limited warranties. All installed by our highly skilled, highly knowledgeable team. Come ask us why Karastan is the best and most durable. G. Fried Flooring America. Our world is at your feet.
Are you Goodwill?
Yes, because when I donate or shop at Goodwill,
I am creating a job.
I am Goodwill, yeah.
Everyone loves a bright and cheerful smile. Not everyone can find the dental care they need and can afford. Now there's a place nearby where anyone can receive professional quality dental care at an affordable cost. The LECOM School of Dental Medicine in Lakewood Ranch is now accepting patients. You will receive your care in comfortable, state-of-the-art treatment rooms. To schedule your appointment, please call the LECOM Dental Group practices, 941-405-1600. We will be happy to see you smiling again.
Outdoor living is one of the greatest perks about living in Florida. So whether this is your style, or this, or maybe this, contact Superior Pools. They've been building pools from Sarasota to Naples since 2001, and they would love to build yours.
There are many choices when it comes to AC companies. Our advice? Choose a company that performs employee background checks and is licensed with top manufacturers like Daikin. Daikin offers a 12-year parts and labor limited warranty. For better comfort and value, call Elite Heating and Air.
A Sarasota-based company is now in the Space Technology Hall of Fame for an idea that is truly out of this world. The company Florican was honored at an awards ceremony in Colorado this month. The award comes after the company developed a fertilizer that NASA uses to grow vegetables in space. Florican's founder says he just wanted to create a consistent fertilizer that would save growers time and money. It has helped astronauts grow red romaine lettuce on the International Space Station. And now they're working on trying to grow dwarf peppers and tomatoes. quite amazing. This company, we've done a few different stories
Yeah,
with them in the
remember that,
past. It's amazing the product that they put out, and obviously it's innovative to be used in
Yeah,
space.
well, it's needed, especially if they do
It's
long
needed.
trips up
Right.
there, right? And then they start to, who knows?
Who knows what else they
Mars
could grow? Oh, Mars.
Yeah. and-
They better corner the market on Mars right now.
Yeah,
Flora
that's
can
right.
get the contract.
That's right. There's a lot of space up there to work.
Yeah, there is. Hope you have a great night, and we'll see you back here tomorrow.